In problem 11, we're looking at some more complicated ways to calculate roots. We're going to be looking at square roots and cubed roots, and seventh roots and fourth roots. So what we're going to do is take the square root of 49, which we should probably be able to do in our heads, but if you want to use your calculator, you can. Square root of 49 is a nice perfect square, and it gives us 7. 8 to the 1/3 power, you can type that in your calculator if you don't know the solution. That gives us 2. How about the square root of a negative 49? We're looking for numbers in the real number system. So in the real number system, this solution does not exist. Later on in this lesson, we'll show you ways where it could exist in the imaginary system, or the complex system, I should call it, using imaginary numbers. But we're looking for solutions in the real number system. Real numbers cannot be imaginary. However, we can take the cubed root of a negative number, because a negative number multiplied by itself 3 times will give you a negative number. You cannot take the square root or any even root of negative numbers. You can only take odd roots, like 3, 5, 7, 9, and so forth. So if you type this in your calculator, you would type it as, in parentheses, negative 8 to the 1/3 power, and that gives us a negative 2. Letter E, looking at 25 to the 3/2 power. Now that negative is not inside any parentheses, so this is actually a negative 1 times 25 to the 3/2 power. So you can type that into your calculator. So I'm typing 25 to the 3/2 power, and I get 125. So this is a negative 1 times 125, or a negative 125. Now here, the negative is inside the parentheses. The number being in the denominator is even. This means we're taking an even root. We cannot take an even root of a negative number. If you try typing this into your calculator, you'll get an error. So this solution does not exist in the real number system. How about the 7th root of 49? Now don't get this confused. Don't just divide 49 by 7. You're taking 49 to the 1/7 power. So this is how you'll write it in your calculator. And you should get, they want us to round to 2 decimal places, 1.74. So you can see there's a huge difference between taking a root and simply dividing. Finally, letter H. Letter H, we are taking this 12 to the 3rd power and then taking the 4th root. Look at example E up here. Whatever is on the outside on the root is going to be in the denominator of your exponent. Whatever is on the inside of the root is going to be the numerator of your exponent. So what we're going to type into our calculator is 12 to the 3/4 power. So I'll go ahead and type that in. And I get, about rounding up, 6.45.